Welcome back, patrons, to another episode of Pathologic 3. We're slowly getting the backlog up on YouTube, but for now, we're plugging along here. We're on day 5. We've got stuff to do. Let's see. An inconspicuous boiler room with an elusive occupant. Let's see. You know what? Georgi can wait. We can do philosophy at some other time. Okay,
Oh, can you share your screen?
I sure can. Yep.
Heck yeah. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Dunkovsky's Excellent Adventure.
Mm-hmm. Because he does a lot of time travel. Daniel Dankovsky played by a young Keanu Reeves.
Wow.
This is most non-heinous. Oh hey, mirror.
Stop staring at me. Pushover.
You stop staring at me.
Just called himself a pushover. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Слышь, не стреляй!
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
Okay. Me pausing to kick a water pump because running through this place is definitely easier to do than just
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
than having to run into fights all the time.
Oh, this music is so good.
Right, it's incredibly tense. Huh. It said there was someone here to trade with, but I guess there isn't. At least not when the district is overrun like this. Dankovsky cannot jump.
There's one weakness.
It's like Artemy Brock could jump.
Доктор,
Hey.
Doctor.
не убивай.
He can't Leon Kennedy kick me like that.
I know, right?
What the hell?
I just don't want to waste a bullet, Not unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, I guess that will not take me to where I want to go. Like, sometimes they're like, speaking in Russian, but other times they're like, come here.
Me.
A sound that will still, that will haunt
Haunt my
people
dreams.
forever.
Yummy.
There we go. Moo.
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 Sure.
I recently found someone who was like doing a Pathologic 2 stream for the first time. Like,
Yeah.
it was the first time that they had ever played, and they had been challenged by their chat to basically play through the game on an egg-only diet. I'm like,
Oh yeah, because I think we raided into them last time.
yes, and I was like, you are going to die a lot.
You're like, even I could not.
Mm-hmm.
This is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, my leg, my damn leg. What am I gonna do? What exactly are you doing, if you don't mind my asking? Huh? Nothing special, really. I'm standing still. Frozen, obviously. I can see that, but why on one leg? Don't ask me, ask the town hall. You heard the new decree? They've abolished time. I was mid-step when the order came down, so now we're both stopped in our tracks. Both Time and I. Can't even scratch my nose or pass gas.
All the time.
It was a figure of speech. A joke, do you understand? Don't be ridiculous. Who jokes about public safety? Nah, I won't be tricked. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'll stay put till they revoke the decree. Fair enough. Your leg, your choice. Two path, two logic. Mm-hmm.
New executive order just dropped. We've abolished time.
And then, Pathologic 3 is Gorkon Drift.
Yes, two path, two logic. Family.
Okay, so. Is Ruben gonna be at home?
The truth may surprise you.
Finally. Hello! Hi, Cherry Cokes, how you doing? So, behind this mysteriously glowing, partition here, that's supposed to be Simon Kane's body. But we've never seen his body. Hell, we've never seen what he looks like, never so much as a picture.
Interesting.
And yet, isn't that odd? The fact that, Simon Kane is such a messianic figure in this game series, but we've never actually seen what he looks like.
Yes.
Maybe that's what makes him otherworldly and godlike, is we can't just look at him. Like, you can't depict certain holy figures.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I've been waiting, and now I see I'm not ready at all. Yeah, you've literally, people have tried to murder you twice in as many days. I'm tired of skulking around. Secrets get heavier with time, and this one, I haven't the strength to either carry or drop. I hate you, Dankovsky. I hate how good it is that you finally came.
What's up, Daddy?
For a man who climbed out of a coffin a day ago, you look remarkably well. Sometimes I think I should have stayed there, in the coffin. Crawling in my skin.
These words I will not hear.
If you want, we can go back to the cemetery and I can bury you again. But first, answers. I saved your life, after all. That must count for something. Very well. I have almost nothing left to give, but I can still give you answers. The people who were lying in wait for you at the warehouses were sure you had stolen Simon's body. Why? You can steal goods, money, even time. Many things can be stolen. But what can you steal, what has no owner? So it's true. You have Simon's remains. I did what was necessary. Kinda, still not answering the question, but, kinda obvious that is what happened. And in Pathologic 1, he feels it was necessary because he was able to use Simon Kane's body to make a vaccine.
Yeah.
Because he has just mythical blood essentially. And the changeling basically not, but the thing that she does to cure people is she basically turns their blood into a facsimile of Simon Kane's. Please elaborate. I don't remember steal thy neighbor's corpse from the Ten Commandments, nor the Hippocratic Oath.
Boom roasted.
Mm-hmm. What do you need the body for? What use is it to you? Tell the kings they won't succeed. Don't play coy, Reuben. I'm no inquisitor, and this is no interrogation. You owe me, and as payment, I demand honesty. Where is Simon's body? Where is he?
Where is Harveyton?
Answer me, Doctor. Have you ever witnessed a saint's flesh overcoming a deadly illness?
This week.
Tell me, Doctor, do you know how many ribs of St. Nicholas are kept in churches around the world? 200, give or take. And I saw a miracle. Along the red and white cells in his blood, there were silver ones. Nothing like this is found in nature. Silver cells. Amalgam. I made a vaccine from the blood and gave it to patients under observation, but I couldn't even test it. The Kane tyrants, along with those thick-headed step maniacs, would have ground me to dust. You made a vaccine from Simon's body? Yes. So this guy is claiming that Simon Kane had a type of blood cell that is, you know, just completely unobserved in all of like other history. What made it silver?
Hence, quote unquote, immortality.
Mm-hmm. Then why'd you decide you could make a vaccine out of Simon's body? It was living blood that fought back. The silver cells burned the plague away, like a vital, implacable sun. My hands were shaking. Tell the Kanes. Tell them, man is imperfect. Wait, Simon Kane was sick? Yes, there was sandpest in him. I recognized the outward signs at once. The Kanes surely recognized it too. They were simply ashamed to admit their patriarch could die of a disease. But he couldn't. He only fell into lethargy. I saw the pulse in his pupils, and I had to. I remember the first outbreak. Just the thought that Simon's antibodies could be made into a vaccine. But if Simon didn't die of the plague, if he only fell into torpor, then you murdered him. Yes. Speaking to a murderer. Shit. So, all this time, we had thought that Simon Kane had been killed either by, you know, maybe by Foreman O'Yun, maybe by the plague itself, but he was not actually dead.
Oh.
Just mostly dead. To destroy an extraordinary man in the hope of saving others. And where is that hope now? I called it the white vaccine. I would give it to you, but there isn't any left. It's all gone.
Fake news. How convenient for you.
I know,
So this
right?
is like the plot of The Last of Us. Like, okay, spoilers, do we save Ellie because we like her and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we kill her so that we can like save everybody else?
Right, and Joel is unwilling to let go because to do so would mean that he, you know, has failed this child. And during that time in gaming, people were going through like a dadification arc where it was like one of the more popular stories to tell was shitty dad gets a second chance to be a good dad.
Yeah.
And he was just like, no, I'm gonna kill everything and then I'm gonna lie to you, say that, you know, there were actually plenty of people like you, but it hadn't done anything. And Ellie was just like, swear to me that that's real. Swear to me that that's true. And he was like, it's true. And she goes, okay then. And I think at the time when she says, okay then, I don't think she actually believes him. I think when she says, okay then, she's saying, I understand that you're choosing to lie to me, and this is the relationship we're going to have.
Right.
Killing someone to harvest antibodies is the dumbest shit, qualified as an immunologist. Believe it or not, those work better when bodies making them are alive. Right. Like, it never struck me as being a particularly like, plausible ending. Hi, Jakers, how you doing? So, Transform, I assume that this whole thing about silver blood cells is, not scientifically feasible here. Ruben, there's no such thing as silver blood cells. Forgive my candor, but your mind is damaged. Maybe from the lack of air in that coffin. Crime work's over and I just relaxing? Hell yeah. I saw them on the first day. Not today. Still.
Go, Onion! I need to collect the tools.
You don't have to believe me, Dankovsky. Odonga, cane hounds, they came for me fairly. They had cause to kill me. I gave the Canes my word I'd find the one who took the body. I'll have to name you. Do as you will, Dankovsky. Better yet, I'll make it easier. I'll go to them myself and confess everything. I'm ready. Ready to answer for what I've done. No one will ever talk to him again. Curse you.
She was happy to see you then?
Oh.
But did you notice her eyes?
We actually, all that remains of Simon Kane, we actually do have a dosage of the vaccine. Ruben sacrificed Simon's body for it, and his own peace of mind. If it protects against sand plague at all, there is very, very little of it. The sample must be studied. Let's see. The Canes asked me to find Simon's body. The body has been found. They must know. Well, I was going to go and talk to the Canes, but fuck that. We've got an immortal man's blood to examine.
And can we figure out how to create that vaccine? I mean, without killing him, going back in time.
That could be quite the feat.
I mean, it seems like they're trying to pull it like, oh, like a vaccine, like you have to have a dead animal or something like that.
Right.
Killing someone to harvest antibodies is the dumbest shit, though, as Transfem says. So,
So, like,
I'm gonna blame Transfem.
Yeah, I mean, if we go back and are like, hey, maybe instead of killing him, we keep him alive and occasionally squeeze him for his like silver blood juices or whatever.
Oh, heck yeah. I would love to. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Like milking a cow.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good metaphor here. I like that.
Yeah. I figure it's a pretty apt analogy considering the great focus upon cows and bulls. Oh jeez.
What? They're so fucking creepy.
Hi there, hello.
Hi, Gully Pop. How you doing?
Trans rights. Fuck turfs.
Hell yeah.
Trans rights. Fuck turfs.
Oh jeez. Changeling jump scare.
Trans rights. Fuck turfs.
What's going on with my nerves?
I love when the theater is in an infected district. The place where the where we're supposed to be studying the infection.
Thanks, Bob.
A theater, like a operating, film, or music? Well, it's a little bit of all three. You know, it's originally a theater, but you know we have turned it in. You know, we have turned it very much into a hospital.
Place.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
Yeah,
might
the
be a
answer is
doctor,
yes.
but you're certainly no teacher.
Hater ass hater.
Hello, M. Shen. You look exhausted. It's because I'm tired, Burak. It's the smell. You smell burnt. That's anger. But not just simple anger. That's how disappointed anger smells. Conjurer's tissues were useless, right? Yes, and it makes my job twice as hard. Within an hour, sandpest could no longer be found in the necrotic tissues. That means it's impossible to study its effects. Just be careful of chandeliers. That's how you kill the people who need a quick bit of euthanasia. So, we need a sample of living tissue. Unfortunately, it's much worse. Sandpest obviously lives in the organs, in the heart, lungs, kidneys, liver. Until I see how it behaves inside them, I can't make any progress. Is that your request? To get a living organ? Yes. The question is how to do it without anyone getting hurt. Oh, Daniel. I don't think you're that naive. I think you know a little bit better than that. Besides, in the first game, we literally do get the Haruspecs to go and do a murder for us.
Hell yeah. I mean, aww.
I mean, it was necessary, you know, it was necessary to, you know, to get a fresh sample of, like, living tissue to watch the Sand Plague in action.
Yeah. Murder? Murder? Murder. I was thinking musical reference, but great, now I hear it in my head. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I do. I can make sure they won't suffer. Not in the hospital, and not with you around. But I do know where to get the living tissue of a Zerkan. How intriguing. Do you have a volunteer? Someone willing to part with an organ? There is just such a person. If I ask, she won't refuse. But I have my own request to you, M. Shen. I knew it. What is it? Need me to babysit your kids again? No problem. I was actually thinking of giving up medicine and becoming a full-time nanny. No.
Bitch.
He's so fucking catty. No. This time, someone else can watch the children. My request is of a different nature. Since I returned, I've had problems with nasty rumors about me, that I'm a murderer, uwu, and a ripper, that I killed my father. I love how we started that back in, like,
Murderer.
playing, like, Phoenix Wright, and, like, any time that we said murder at that point, it was just like, we would finish the sentence with uwu, and now I'm just like, long-ass running joke.
Yes, ass running joke.
Hey.
Hey.
So I ask
Onion.
you.
I need to collect the tools.
Yes, go Onion. Yeah. So I ask you, when the time comes, and I hope it doesn't, but if it... Stand by my side. Don't renounce me.
Okay, seems like it's fitting with the Easter theme.
Mm-hmm. Stand by your man. We're all on the same side now. The side of living. Trying our best not to cross to the other side. Endayama Zektaib. Beds, remedies. Zekte. This was a different house before. It had another purpose. They danced here. Not like us. Not for the earth. For the town. And the town grew fast watching the Hekhan Kata. What brings you to the hospital? Are you sick? All three of you? We're not sick. Achin from Shekhen is sick. But he thinks he has no ibshen, no illness. He thinks he was punished. How do you mean? How do you mistake disease symptoms for punishment? Octay thinks the steppe punished him. Eryuchin. The steppe didn't even hear him. Why would she punish him? Quiet he is, couldn't prove himself, and weak. Fell ill after. Echesula. We learned you were a healer and led him to you. If only everyone did the same, including some educated townspeople. We have our own healers, our own herbalists. They see ibshen, illness. We see. Octay doesn't see, doesn't hear. Octay is asleep and dreams he will be an Odong. He thinks he's going to turn into one of the worm people?
Oh, hell yeah.
Right? I mean, there are worse things that could happen.
You can get to hang out with an herb bride.
Yeah. I admit it's unexpected, but thank you for doing the right thing. Can you give me more information? What did you notice exactly? When did you decide he was ill? Look and see for yourself, Erdem. Octay is so ill, you can tell at once, even if you're no Menku. You see it clearly. Only Zirken can't be seen with eyes, the heart. His heart became weak, beats as often as outsiders come to the steppe. Curious. I'll make a note of that. Heal him, Erden. Octay is a kind fool. He won't be a good herbalist, but he'll be someone who tells, Yul Gernid tales. We need tales in the kin too, Erdem. I'll do what I can. Your hint was useful. Thank you. Hey Starfire, how you doing?
This whispering is so creepy, but I love it.
Right, I remember, I recognize this whispering from the Haruspex' run, when you, like, are surrounded by the kin. Ah, our understudy.
Simon spoke to everyone, even me.
What? Oh, we've had what you might call an emergency. Someone stole today's morphine ration. We've got some reserves, but really, it's only our second day open, and already there's been a theft. It's good that the hospital is getting supplies, but it's a shame that they are so poorly guarded. Seen anyone suspicious around? It's my fault. I missed it. Oh? But you can't grow enough eyes for a hospital. Patients here, orderlies there, paperwork everywhere. I've already questioned everyone, except that girl you let in yesterday. She mostly comforts the dying and holds their hands. I don't mean she's not working, but maybe she saw something. I'll talk to Clara myself, and I'll handle the morphine theft personally. Forgive me. Should I hand over the patient files? Hand them over. There's the vagrant Bobok, a local holy fool. There's also Sharp, he's a quiet one. There's a stepman named Octay. He seems out of his mind as well. What a day. What made you think that Octay is insane? The things he says. I've heard all sorts of things from stepfolk, but never anything like what Octay says. You better ask him yourself. What happened to Sharp? He tried to flee the town on a train. Someone promised him the train would leave. Him and a whole crowd of people. Well, they aren't allowed out. Someone locked them inside. A stampede ensued and almost no one survived. How did you find the vagrant? Credit to our orderlies. They said he was hanging around a boarded-up plague house. We can finally take samples. We're in business now. Thank you. I was afraid the microscope would sit there, gathering dust. Damn, just when I figure, like, I've got a bunch of, things done, there's just a shitload more to do.
Always.
But, you know, that's why we have the ability to travel back and forth in time.
Exactly.
All right, folks. Who do we examine first? Do we take a look at Bobok here, the vagrant? Do we take a look at Let's see. Do we take a look at Octay, the kin patient?
Thank you for being
Or do we
a
take a look at the
good
survivor from the train car?
55 months with Lola is super rad.
You wanna
It's
do a
like
vote?
a month
Do a poll?
55 times or
Sure.
something cleverly worded like that. I don't know. I'm not posh like the British. My tea is chamomile.
Tears. Thank you, Sid, so much for resubbing 55 months. Like that fucking that just like absolutely blows my mind.
1 month, 55 times.
Really makes you think. All right, poll up here. Which person should we examine first here? That's almost a year. Thank you for the hug, Sid. I hope you're doing well.
Vote,
Time to-
vote, vote.
The link between this and LIS? I
Life
don't...
is Strange? Life is Strange.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Life is Strange. Yeah.
There's time travel in Life is Strange. I don't know if I'm gonna end up playing Reunion because I didn't play the last like I didn't play Double Exposure. I really liked Life is Strange, and then I liked Before the Storm, and I like Life is Strange 2 and True Colors, but I was one of those people who doesn't sacrifice an entire town for a relationship that's doomed. So I made the correct choice.
Mm-hmm.
The thirsty shippers. And then so Double Exposure just makes them break up anyway. And I'm like, well, yeah, that was the outcome. That was the option.
Oh.
They were never going to stay together. And then Reunion says, well, okay, what if we just merge the timelines so that they can be together or what the fuck ever? So I'm like, no.
I didn't realize that they'd done more Life is Strange games with Max.
And the whole thing is like Max and Chloe, their relationship doesn't work even if they, like, I don't know, kill the whole town because of like grief and shit and that they've lost everything. But also Chloe can't trust Max to have not gone back in time after making a bad decision. So she doesn't trust anything that's happening in the relationship because she feels like she might be gaslit of just like, oh, well, you know, Max may have said something else or done something else and gone back in time.
Right.
And undone it.
And there's no way that you can trust somebody like that to be in a relationship with, like, if you know about it, because yeah, they could just be saying and doing exactly what they think you want to hear.
Yuri is no better. It's better than no Yuri. I mean, I will give you that, honestly, Starfire. But I'm like, man, it was so good and gay, and I feel like gay tragedy was inevitable. But like, do you really need the entire town to get sacrificed?
Right.
We will end in gay tragedy no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But then, like, the whole point is that, you know, every time they rewind time, it, like, takes a little bit from the life of the town.
Yes.
Let's see. Heal away, friend, for your benefit or mine. It doesn't bother me. For the benefit of the entire town, I dare say. You have the sand pest. It's fatal. But your blood will help other people to avoid catching ill. So, this is Bobok, Vagrant. Date of admission, 5th day of the plague. So it says that he is an alcoholic. I guess
He only has one harmful habit. He doesn't drink Baja Blast Mountain Dew, but he is an alcoholic. Hello, Sid. Thank you for the hug.
Yeah. You were eating burger. Nice. What kind of burger?
Burger. Murder burger.
Murder burger.
Yeah.
Hey, Leafy is still here. You should totally have, you know, create a joint within the within Wooden Ocean called Murder
for
Burger.
almost 4 years. Fuck you.
Thank you very much for resubbing for 47 months. That's like 1 month 47 times. It really makes you think. Fuck you too, Ash. Thank you very much. And thank you for starting a hype train. Hell yeah.
Hey.
What a lucky man I am. I'll die, but I'll help others. People should stick together, don't you agree, Doctor?
Inserting your tap.
1 month. 47 times. Really makes you think. Fuck you.
Amazing. I think you need someone else to donate to actually, like, make it more of a hype train, but maybe not. Oh, thank you.
Thank you for inserting your tap.
I really appreciate you, Jamie.
Moida
Thank you so
boy.
much.
You're very welcome.
Wait a boyga.
Wait a boy.
Hi, Tara. Thank you for resubbing. 9 months.
Thank you.
Pregnant.
For being good. A little
I knew it. I could
I'm
smell it on you.
pregnant.
Hype train. Thank you. We'll name this sub baby Boba.
Inserting your tap.
We are all Pergonaut with our own futures.
Hugnut. Thank you for the bets. Thank you. Y'all are wonderful. You know that. Thank you so much. Was Ari here? Did I miss Ari's message? Am I blind?
Thank you for inserting your tap.
Pregnant.
Pregnant.
I'm doing the important labor.
You had like there was so many other things that you could have added so many more like misspells to that, you know, to get your money's worth. But excellent.
No, it was worth
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Bernard. I have to give
Bernard.
space for everybody else who wants to put in funny ha-has.
Prefnat.
Prefnet.
Prefnat is
Pregante.
probably one of my Pregante.
Pregante.
It's like, yeah, can I get some of that Pregante sauce from my Taco Bell?
Sauce.
Let's see. Let's see. It's hard to achieve anything without the assistance of others. A doctor, for example, might have trouble diagnosing a patient who does not cooperate. Tapag? I'm no good as an assistant, Doctor. I don't know a thing about this science of yours, but if I can be helpful, I'll help gladly. It's the only way. And please help me. Tell me what your health issues are. It's simple, really. I won't complain about my vagabond life if that's what you mean. I deserve it, bruises and all. It has its charm. When you have no roof over your head, every time you bed down for the night, the celestial stars themselves lull you to sleep. That isn't what I'm asking about. Has your health deteriorated lately? It's so cold, Doctor. How could my body not break down a bit? But it happens every year, so we're all used to it. When it gets cold, I shake, I get feverish. But I gather it will pass in soon enough, like it always does. Would your head be pounding because you've been drinking? You don't look sober. Shaking, tripping over your feet. You cannot stand straight. Thank you for the head pats, Girly Pop. Excited to decide where to put your Lola stickers once they arrive? Yeah, thank you for getting the stickers, by the way. That's very cool of you. But sad the account was tied to your credit card, so you had to use your government name. That's okay. Whenever I see government names, I'm just like, I don't see it. I don't see it.
I'm allergic to the government.
Exactly. How's a man supposed to get warm out in the streets? That's what spirits are for. Spirits do not actually help you stay warm. It's a common misconception. You may feel warm because your blood vessels dilate, but in fact, your inebriated body loses heat faster. That's true. Girly Pop, thank you for giving a sub to Black Dragon. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Are you drunk or not? When was the last time you consumed alcohol? This is not an idle question. I don't want to write down irrelevant symptoms. How should I know, Doctor? They brought me here into all this ruckus and hurry. You tell me, turn over here, spit over there, roll up your sleeve, answer some questions. Stiff drink would scramble my thoughts far less in this rigmarole. Almost slipped my mind. The orderlies who brought you here told me they found you by an infected house. What were you doing there? Oh, hi, Black Dragon. How you doing? Yeah, enjoy all the cool features like the ad-free emotes, the ad-free viewing, the emotes, the sub badge, free sounds, and just being able to
Imagine
say,
like ad
between
emotes.
us. I was running sentences together.
Ad-free emotes are just like, yeah, that would, or like ads in emotes, like where it's just like there's a Baja Blast Mountain Dew next to, like, I don't know, any given emote.
You can get like emotes from like certain corpo shit now as well, though, which is a little disheartening. They put
Like,
capitalism in the water.
what would be the funniest ad to have next to this emote? Like the Lola rave.
Like, I was gonna say Mountain Dew, but I literally did. I banned the phrase Mountain Dew in here because they were doing like a Mountain Dew robot. They were like, we're
Oh.
gonna have the Mountain Dew robot like pop into places that look like they're drinking Mountain Dew and try to do a thing. Like try to do a promotional thing.
No.
Oh, and thank you for the $5 on Ko-fi, by the way, Jamie.
You're so welcome.
Hmm.
Take that, Jeff Bezos.
Right? Yeah, you can do a regular dono on Ko-fi in the same way that you would do a sub here. If you feel like $5 is more acceptable than $6. Amigos love Mountain Dew. Yep. I love that. Yeah, thank you for the 4 gift subs and the 400 biddies, everyone.
Ew.
See, I was gonna lead the little bull out of that house, but I didn't. Well, that's no good. I didn't keep my word. My memory's like a sieve. What bull? Who keeps cattle inside their home? I cannot believe the local customs. A bull.
Rude.
A bull for the girl. I promised I'd lead it out, but I didn't. Tell you what, let me take some samples. We'll look into the microscope and see what ails you. Ah. Interesting.
That made me want Mountain Dew. I need to, like, you know when you're at the movie theater and the big Coca-Cola commercial comes on and you're like looking at the ice cubes and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
because you're like just brain drained to just salivate over it.
Yeah. Oh, we got a couple of samples.
I'm not above it.
Me neither. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, we took a look at this early in the game. Look for the red bacteria.
But this is where we kept getting stuck too. Or we got stuck for a hot minute.
Yeah. Oh. It doesn't look like there is any. Reminds me of that that game where you like study people for to see if they have like zombie virus on them. Oh, I've got no more reagents to
Zombie virus? What game?
Yeah, there's like a game that came out fairly recently where you like
Oh.
it's kind of like a Papers, Please kind of deal.
I'm Googling this. I'm short, so I'm not above much. Amazing. How tall are you, said? You don't mind me asking. Papers, Please, but with zombies.
They used to let us into the theater when it was freezing outside. Now they even heal you. What a good place. A
Quarantine
kind
zone.
place.
The last check.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Something about evil residents. I was like, oh, you know that one game about zombies, Resident Evil? What's that one game about that plumber that turns into a raccoon for
Who's
some bitch?
staring at me through the looking glass?
What?
So yeah, that really didn't tell me anything.
I'd rather not hear it all.
My favorite horror series, Quiet Mounds.
That took me way too long. I'm embarrassed.
So we only had one reagent. So like, how are we supposed to look at it?
What's your favorite Quiet Mounds game, Starfire?
There's more reagent here. Okay, cool.
Unless you're like, no, Jamie, I was just joking. I've never played Silent Hill.
Fake gamer.
Fake gamer.
Okay. Let's try a look at the inside of his mouth. Oh, I definitely see some red bacteria there.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Focusing.
Hey, just so you know, I'm gonna go look now.
Organ is affected. A pathogen has been found.
Thank you for the alert. So pop.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on
Girly
your
Pop?
yeah.
They go by Girly Pop?
She does, yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Gonna work on your voice commission later. But damn, that's a lot of medicine in there. Just gonna time to do an examination.
Girly Pop.
Abrasions, result of poor hygiene, or consequences of an infectious disease. Patient is itching all over. Extremely pale. Shouldn't vagrants be weathered? Covered in bruises. What else would you expect from a vagrant? Okay, so we have bruises. We have weird skin condition. Mucous membranes line internal cavities. Okay, so like we did find some infection in the mucous membranes. We're definitely seeing like itchy skin. We're seeing paleness as well. Severe pallor.
I want everyone to know that this artwork is going to be supremely dumb tonight. So you want to stay till the end of the stream to watch how I put far too much effort for a low payoff joke.
Hell yeah. So we've got severe bruises as well. Subcutaneous hemorrhages due to vessel damage. Could be hematomas. Alright, check out the arms. That looks fine. Looks fine. Legs look fine. More skin condition. So, pale and itching skin. We have, first step is to pick discovered symptoms in the casebook, then ask the patient about the details. So we've got redness around the eyes, but only one. And like that more looks like bruising than anything else.
Yeah. They just get into a fight.
Yeah. Let's see. Our entire lives are like theater. When actors suddenly become homeless like us, wouldn't you say
That
that's
is-
dramatic?
That's so true, Tara. I'm with you.
Oh my god,
I was-
yeah, that one was one of my favorites.
So good.
They stage their plays outside now. Life, like a theater, never stops. Whether you're a person thrown out in the street or a piece of scenery falling off the rigging of the stage. I've heard enough complaints about turning this theater into a hospital. I'd rather discuss the state of your health. Ask away, doctor. That's what people really need from one another. A scrap of attention. I know that you need my answers for your important work. Who'd bother speaking to me if they didn't need something? Your skin looks terrible. Plus, you're constantly itching. Excuse my lack of hygiene. A fellow becomes quite mangy and itchy when he can't wash or change his clothes. I'm not complaining, though. No use wasting breath on it. I'm just reaping what I've sowed. What's this cut on your lip? Right here. Did your lips crack, or did someone hit you? Oh, could be the dry air, or eating preserves from a can. I don't even have a spoon, so I could have cut myself, so I'm not sure, sir. That's how I treat any blemish or cut. If I got it, that means I deserve it. You seem rather pale. Is this a recent occurrence or your natural color? How am I supposed to get tan, doctor? I can't take off my clothes in the summer unless I want to lose them. Poof, and they'll be gone. Or could I hang on to them, wear them all the time? It's not like someone would be willing to give me new ones. That's all right. I can bear with it. Stay in the hospital and wait for me. Sleep in a warm place, not on the ground for once. So that really doesn't tell us shit. So, do you think that, you know, when it comes to pathologic, like when it comes to the changeling, that it'll be like pathologic 4 is what we'll call it,
That would be sick.
right?
That would be great. I want that.
So we know that he, yeah. So I feel like we can rule out severe pallor. The itchy skin just may not even be related. Let's take more samples. Yeah, let's take a look at the lungs. I feel like this is like one of those respiratory illnesses. Ah.
There's so much
See.
detail in here.
Right? Well, that shit doesn't look good.
Ugh.
Getting a good focus. Organ is healthy, no pathogens were detected. What?
Excuse me, what?
That looks, you know, shitty to me.
That looks like a pathogen. I don't... Shit.
Right?
You said red stuff.
Where did he go? Ah, there he is.
Meanwhile, you're just like looking at someone's blood. You're like, oh, it's the red shit. It's gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Pathogen.
They used to let us into the theater. Okay. Yeah. Let's just try putting all this together. We've got the lip lesion. We've got, what if we're looking at this wrong?
How so?
What if memory lapses are the real symptom here?
Oh.
every
He
time.
just can't remember what happened to him.
Yeah,
He
like-
can't remember his injuries.
Yeah, like every time we've asked him about his injuries, he's just like, how should I know? What if, okay, let's try this. Let's try, okay, let's try...
You do House MD shit.
Let's try the severe pallor. We'll I know, right? This is the thing that I love about this game. Okay, so memory lapses, lip lesions. He's got itchy skin. One thing that seems to match with all of these things, it's not a great diagnosis because it's only 2 of these things. Have burning fever. Oh, and this shows where it shows up in the organs.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Makes sense, though.
We do have a contagious match in the mouth. Okay, cool.
People living in crowded condition or like unsanitary conditions. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean he literally is unhoused. So you know what? I think we lock this the fuck in.
Does he have any hearing impairment? Oh, suspected symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't have any hearing impairment, but still lip lesions.
Right. Routine. Frankly, it's surprising that a vagrant's body can resist the plague at all. Were my diagnoses correct? Good question. Hi, Jeff. How you doing? Let's see. Are we close to an ad break here? You know what? I think I should take an ad break here so I can get some tea. I want to keep my voice going so that we can keep this up. Yeah, everyone get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, do whatever it is you need to do, and we will be right back. All right, everybody, we're back. Refilled my water, got some hot tea. Let's fucking go. So, Octay is the first person that we have treated who's from the steppe.
Ooh.
Yeah, how you doing, King of Kings, Jeff? It's good to see you.
What's sick makeup to?
What's that? Right, yeah. I love how, like, they could have chosen to not use make any new assets whatsoever for this one because, you know, they already have plenty of them. But they really push the boat out in, like, making new models and stuff.
Totally.
Going men, Odem. I'll turn into an Odong soon. How are you going to treat that? You're not. I was told your Odong are born from the earth itself. Mother Bodho decides. As she wishes will be. If she wishes, she'll grind water into dust. If she wishes, she'll boil solid rock. If she wishes, I'll turn into an Odong.
Then why are you trying to fight that, dude?
I know, right? Also,
This is what he wants.
He's got cool, like, pink eye color. Like, his irises are, like, a really interesting, like, pink color. I wonder if he has, like, albinism or something.
What's going on with his hand? If that's, like, a shadow or a burn on his hand?
Like, it looks kind of like a shadow of, like, the fingers, but also, like, it does look like he's got, like, extreme, like, redness along the palm there. His eyes look pretty bloodshot too. I love that this game is making us play detective and doctor all at once.
Yes.
Aren't you afraid the Odong might beat you up if they find you can become one of them just by getting sick? Not by sickness, Erdem, by Bodho's will. Who among her children will object? Odong are not the do you take them for? Of all Bodho's children, they are closest to her. So, what are the symptoms of Bodho's will? Where does it hurt? It doesn't hurt. It's different. Mother Bodho punishes me, and I accept it. Her light burns Suok's darkness from my eyes. Flashes for a moment. Then Untana. Flashes again, Erdem. Over and over. How can you understand? You won't understand. So... we have red eyes. He's talking about, like, getting flashes? Hallucinations, maybe? We'll look into it. You see
Yes, he's
flashes...
seeing his body transform.
You see flashes of bright light? Yes. Girel Namae Zobohono. The light brings suffering. I must accept it humbly. Photophobia is a symptom. Uncomfortable sensations up to sharp pain in the eyes in response to light of normal sensitivity that previously caused no such reaction. So among the different diagnoses, it does mention some kind of what else did the herb brides, what did they say? They said his like heartbeat was really slow. Okay, we've got one that fits these three.
You have to pay attention to the dialogue.
It is very, like, Houseian, if that even is a word.
It is now.
Should take a sample of his skin. You won't get anywhere like this. Come on. I think that's supposed to be come on. Let me examine you.
Come one.
Oh.
Oh.
The skin has hardened so much it truly seems inhuman. No wonder thoughts of transformation come to mind. Waking one morning after troubled dreams, the stepman Octafa. That really does seem consistent with stone skin. Let's see, what is it called? Ichthyosis. With ichthyosis, uneven skin pigmentation is observed, forming a pattern of dark toned spots resembling scales and separated by paler areas. Or stone disease. Skin cornification and cracking. The skin resembles earth cracked by heat, which is how the symptom got its name. I mean, with 4 different symptoms, do we even need to take a sample?
Does it cost energy?
It costs, like, slides. And again, we do have like 2 slides left. You okay there?
I clipped and I don't know where I am.
Okay. You're at home.
Relatable.
Respawn button. There we go. Okay. We're good. We're good. I'm no longer in the middle of nowhere.
We have peeling skin as well. Is that eczema or... It's not ulcers. It's not a rash.
Yeah, the skin's not really red?
Yeah. Yeah, this
I mean,
definitely...
it wasn't the hands, but like...
This definitely feels like it's really obviously stone skin. Skin is inflamed here. Allergy, signs of physical trauma. Even a Menku can't help. How can some city Erdem help? Does Mother Bodho allow me to take samples from her children? Yeah, we have 1 slide left. I think this is obvious enough. Like, we've got 4 different symptoms.
Yeah.
Let's see. Your chest and back are calloused. Has it been like that for long? Viecheleche, she bushagna. I'm turning into an odong. I'll soon be like them all over. Their skin is tough, can't be cut. Mother Bodho is strict but fair. I accepted the Udhar in my arrogance. I shall also take the punishment. Can you at least tell me how long this has been happening to you? 6 days. Can such an upshe come from nothing? It cannot. Even the herb brides who brought you here believe you're sick. They're kin too. Why don't you believe them? It's easy for brides to say. Mother Bodho herself directs their dance. How can they know how it is for those she doesn't direct? They say your heart beats very slowly, but I haven't noticed that. Has that been happening recently? I think he's also shielding his eyes, so... I mean, that
What's going on in his eyes?
That would be consistent with photophobia. The blood of an odong is slow, viscous. They are calm like the earth. Namdu bayar khadahain. Now my heart is slowing too, calming me down. But right now you have a normal pulse. Maybe the agitation is raising it to normal levels. It's noisy here, Erdem. Hustle and bustle. Let me go back to the steppe. Namai Garati, and maybe my heart was slow.
Yeah, it's anxiety, photophobia.
Yeah, so we've got red eyes, we've got photophobia, we've got stone disease, and a slow pulse. The photophobia, yeah, there's too many concurrent symptoms to rule out anything else other than, I think we lock in stone skin.
Yeah. We're with you, Dr. Lola. Pea weird, but not red.
Mm-hmm.
That's our diagnosis, is pea weird.
This hospital is full of people. Did everyone
Can I
really
get a
make
frog
it out?
update? Ash.
Yes. How are Lenny and Pablo? Okay, so we've got redness around the eyes already. And definitely...
Oh, yeah, bloodshot eyes.
Yeah, definitely bloodshot as well. So, darkened eye capillaries and red eyes. Based off of his, like, animations, like, I'm pretty sure I saw, like, a cough there for a moment. Pablo's mad at you for sneezing, so he hasn't come out today. Okay, that was definitely a cough.
Ass on his new... What kind of plant?
Doctor, answer me. I saw Hungo somewhere around here. He even had his eyes. Doctor, tell me, was it all just a bad dream? The train was just a toy and everyone in the car survived? He came out once to turn around, point his ass at you and piss angrily. Amazing.
Yep.
Let's see. Everything's fine. Everyone made it out alive. We're just lying to him now. How is that possible? Who locked us in? We're locked in and I don't have the strength to lift my arms or my legs. Am I dead already? Where is everyone? Why can't I see them?
What's Lenny so mad about?
Can't lift your arm, you say? Ah. Was on the $15 discount rack at the pet store, they said it'd survive a frog tank. And I said, this is a very angry frog. And they were like, well, the good news is it's $15. Did it survive though? I mean, yeah, sneezing is very scary when you are like multiple times larger than the animal that, you know, has to live with you.
Probably hates when I sneeze.
Right, like, just imagine for a moment, like, how many times larger you are than this frog. He's the size of a $50. Aw.
It's like, oh yeah, the skyscraper just exploded.
And yet it's still here, and the most I can do is piss at it. But I can piss at it. Let's see. Did you notice this weakness before yesterday? The carriage is all emptied out. Did we arrive already? Why haven't we arrived yet? Why haven't we started moving? Doors won't open. Open up already. We're here. Let us out. Delusions, maybe? Hallucinations? Shit, is this guy a Twirine addict? Infections caused by microorganisms found in Twire sprouts and products derived from Twire, or a consequence of abusing Twire-based alcohol. Patients experience muscle weakness, sweating, depressed mental state, migraines, dizziness, often accompanied by gastrointestinal symptoms. After 8 to 12 hours of exacerbation, hallucinations, photophobia, and severe seizures frequently manifest. Allergic reactions such as skin reddening and yellowing may occur. In more severe cases of intoxication, Twirine epileptic seizures occur. In extreme cases, can lead to breathing difficulties, coma, and death. He's not shown to be an alcoholic. All right, let's examine him. Heartbeat seems fairly normal. Bruises. Oh, that's a lot of bruises. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, those are severely purple. That's full on, like, hematoma. I think hematoma I think is listed in, like, the heart disease? Hematomas. Externally as bluish blurred spots can either be exogenous or endogenous in nature. Vein damage potentially? Is this too obvious? Like, are we getting, like...
Yeah, are they just messing with you?
Right.
Making it all seem very obvious. Like, oh, side note, it was lupus.
It's never lupus. We haven't had a chance to ask him about his cough yet. Bruises with hemorrhaging here, too. His hands are scratched. Or did he get them scraped in the stampede? Okay. We may be looking too much into the bruising because he was, like, trapped in a car. Like a train car with a bunch of people. Could have been just knocked about in the scuffle. Okay. Examine you. Wait, no, I already did the examination. Can I grab some samples, maybe? Let's see. You're bruised all over. Pushing so hard. Shoving, kicking, screaming to get out. They knocked me down. Trampling on me, grinding their boots into my back. I don't believe it. I'm already dead. Did I die, Doctor? Shouldn't have asked. I should have known where those bruises came from. Okay, yeah, I feel like we can rule out the bruises as, like, something that, looks like blueberry jam. God, you're right.
Yum.
I think I've got some blueberry jam in the fridge. I'm concerned about your eyes. They're red. Don't worry about my eyes. Congo hit a metal rod and lost his eyes both. How did he lose the other eye? Where's the other eyes? I can see the tears welling up in your eyes. This explains the reddening. Congo, get out of there. To the left, Congo. Doctor, tell him. Doctor, I'm not crazy. I understand what happened. I still see them in my mind's eye. It's alive as it gets. Maybe he's not hallucinating. Maybe he's just got PTSD.
All that trauma.
When did you start coughing? This past summer, when I started working with Kongor. His cough was so bad he could barely speak or breathe. That's why he asked me to help out. He knew he wouldn't pull through on his own, and he didn't want to let anyone down. Doesn't sound like a dry cough. Are you coughing up blood? Kongor coughed up blood, and now I do too. Blood.
Oh.
Blood on the walls. Blood on my face. Why are they screaming? This isn't just the blood Kongor coughed up, is it? He's not wounded or anything. Come here, little. You have a job to do.
Don't be mad that they lied to you, Doctor, sir. Respect begets fear.
Yes, Doctor. Dankovsky, I'm at your service. You found supplies for the microscope right on time. We have a case that needs lab testing. Do you want to learn how to do it? For all this light of learning, there's an awful lot of dark. Didn't expect sarcasm from you. In this walk of life, though, you'll need it. Let's begin. Here we have a patient, a survivor of the tragedy at the station last night. Almost any question plunges his mind into chaos. What can we do? Check where he lives, perhaps? It's good to do both a visual examination and to collect data from third parties. But I want to show you another method. Collecting samples. You have to be mindful of our limited resources when we use it, though. The patient has a very bad cough. He's coughing up blood. How many diagnoses in our list match this symptom? Okay, so. We've got cough. Let's see. Hematopsis. A more severe coughing, form of cough indicating serious damage to respiratory organs. So that leans us into, you know what, let's rule out hallucinations. Maybe he is just suffering PTSD. And he's not made any mention of having a twirine habit.
Can we inquire about that?
Hey, Lola.
I would have hoped so. How you doing, Mona? Coughing up blood matches 2 diagnoses. A list of symptoms almost matches. What matters is that every symptom correlates to a certain body symptom. It signals that this particular system is somehow affected. If someone is coughing up blood, what system do you think that relates to? Let me have a look at my cheat sheet. Sometimes you suspect one thing, but it turns out to be something completely different. Now, find everything that's both similar and different between our 2 possible diagnoses. Check not only the symptoms, but also the systems affected. Remember, if the list includes at least 1 lung-related symptom, we'll see something in the sputum sample under the microscope. Even if this symptom hasn't manifested yet? That's correct. It hasn't manifested yet, but it's there. You must use reagents sparingly, so here's a trick. When you have several options, only check for the systems that help you narrow down a diagnosis. The first illness does not affect the mucous membrane, but has gastrointestinal symptoms. Should we take a sample from the mucous membrane, examine it through the microscope to pinpoint the diagnosis? Yes.
Hello? It's a raid.
Obsidian!
Hey, Obsidian! Woo.
Poses at the ready, assert dominance during the raid. Yes! We love T-posing for dominance.
Right? Jesus wants a hug. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you streaming tonight? And for those who don't know me, my name is Lola, the world's only Molotov cocktail VTuber. I checked, and today we're doing some medical detective work in Pathologic. Oh, and since Mono is here... Teehee.
Wait, who ended up winning the Civ game?
It's still ongoing. We're gonna finish it off hopefully this not this Saturday but next.
Okay, cool.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that one. Let's see. My head is spinning with all this new knowledge. I have to confess, I want to address this fancy equipment as Sir. Man, you You weird little man. I love you.
Fancy experiment as sir.
I will carry out the test myself. Watch and learn. Okay. So, like, we could take the mucus, but, like, I feel like we need to take a sample of the lungs. Okay.
I heard it was woke because it stars a female.
Female. Like, I cannot fucking, like, see someone type female without thinking of, like, the goddamn Ferengi. Alright. Let's do a little...
I like that Star Trek is essentially just like, we have advanced beyond all prejudice, but the fucking Ferengi, right? Those fucking little weirdos.
Doesn't seem to be any red bacteria here in the lungs.
Can't take anyone serious who uses female unironically for people. Right? Like, I hate when people go, females usually do, but I assume the worst in those moments, which probably isn't flattering for me, but I'm just like, that just feels so clinical and dehumanizing.
Right, and for the most part, they usually end up justifying that assumption about them.
And then they go, females and men. But even, like, females and males just is so off-putting to me.
Okay, so no results from the lungs.
Kingo Fett we did before he became the clone template. Nice.
That's very cool. Okay, that said, okay, we didn't find anything in the lungs. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to take a look at the saliva or anything. Which means that it could either be... We were leaning towards twiring because of the red eyes and the darkened capillaries. I think it comes down to either acute bronchopathy or maybe even consumption.
Oh, we got the tuberculosis.
Let's see, fever. Okay, he did say muscle weakness. He's not mentioned any kind of headaches or anything.
And coughing up blood is a TB thing.
Very much so.
The consumption thing.
Let's see. Disease is caused by bacterium, Mycobacterium tuberculosis.
Oh yeah, because it is viral. Smokers, drug addicts, children, people with weak immunity. Interesting.
So he did talk about muscle weakness. He does have a cough. Some cases, unfortunately, the hematopsis, like, could be concurrent with the fact that he got trampled and such through by, like, getting the shit kicked out of him inadvertently in the trampling. Okay, but bronchopathy doesn't mention coughing up blood so much.
Tell you about the time that my
actually,
disease got mentioned in a House episode.
Oh?
Oh yeah, so I have juvenile dermatomyositis, or just dermatomyositis. It was juvenile onset because, you know, I'm not under 18 anymore, but it was juvenile onset, so technically still juvenile. But so in House, there's an episode where, like, Wilson's girlfriend gets, like, on a bus, and then that bus gets hit by another vehicle. Like, there's a bus crash.
Yeah.
And then, so they're examining her back, and there's bruising on her back, and they're like, oh, you know, could it be dermatomyositis? I'm like, you fucking morons. She was in a bus accident. And you're like, I wonder if those bruises are from an immune deficiency, an autoimmune disease that can cause redness. It was so dumb. And I'm like yelling at my television. So that was the one time that my disease got on House.
Yeah, they do a lot of, like, They do a lot of overthinking before they like finally home in on something. You know what?
Yes.
We're gonna lock in the consumption.
Yes, I think that's fair.
Well, now this means that we have 2 things that we can examine at the Stillwater.
Nice.
Oh boy, we've got some apathy over here. Okay. As we all know, apathy is death.
Dead.
Here, let me grab a little more medicine. And we're gonna fuck off home. Oh,
Last
Ava,
night
what
I
the hell
saw
are you
a
doing?
violet star. I'd never seen one before.
Someone brought a note to you for you to the Stillwater, but you weren't there. I promised to deliver it, but I couldn't resist reading it myself. Fine.
Notes from strangers usually only contain bad news or threats. I try not to read them.
What the fuck? No fan mail for Dankovsky. Don't be silly. I normally wouldn't have snooped, but an herb bride brought it in, and she was acting so strangely, so I glanced through it, and it really does seem to be a matter of life and death, and Burach is involved. You're like, all right, I'm in.
All right, give me the note. What's this about?
You don't know me, but that's not important. My sister Nara is engraved. Why did I make it sound so like bubbly? Like, you don't know me, but that's not important. No, we should make it like bratty and catty. Like, this danger has a name. Artemy Burach. Rumor has it he killed his father. He's a killer, a hollowed man. You're my only hope. Please don't reject my plea. Meet me at the water tower in the steppe.
Wait. Nara. Why is that name familiar? Nara. That's the herb bride that Barak opens up in the ending of Pathologic 2. He does a full examination of her as he like basically cuts her open.
That's fine.
And like from the beginning, she like pursues him and is just like, I know you, and I feel like we're destined to be together. And then he gets all up in her guts in a non-sexual way.
Hashtag complimentary, or like
literally
complimentary.
The town dribbles.
Dribbles.
I love that there are a bunch of coffins outside our house now. Love that for me. It's my worm boy.
Yay.
Here, have some brightly colored glass.
Hell yeah.
And a butterfly. This is worth all of these chemicals that you've brought me. Oh, hi. What's an orderly doing here? If this is indeed an orderly. Number 33 reporting. I brought the reports on today's patients. What became of them after your prescriptions? Please review them. Every time I dread finding out whether I diagnosed them correctly. I suppose I'll never get used to this. Diagnostic successful? Fuck yeah. Woo! Locking in on the consumption.
Poggers.
We get a vaccination. New idea, Protocol 5. Okay, cool. We've got a vaccine for today. Now we get to analyze Simon Kane's blood.
We're so good at this game.
An incredible composition. I see a connection to the phenomenon I call amalgam. If I partake of Simon's final remnants, time will yield before me. The shattered will mend. Is he suggesting drinking this? beyond the periodic table. The instruments and reagents scream that the vaccine cannot exist. The main thing I understood, it won't cause harm. Are we seriously considering drinking this?
Go.
For later.
As a treat.
In case I decide to take the vaccine, I'll leave it on the bedside dresser. I feel there's no rush. Huh.
Like, do we save it for, like, I don't know, a child? I feel like that's gonna be the thing that pops up later, is like, oh, you can give it to this, like, orphan. Shit. Right.
Vaccinate the population with the emergency. Wait, why can I not do Protocol 5? Do I not have enough? Oh, I don't have enough orderlies. That's the problem. Do I... If I just straight up remove that decree, I still don't have enough orderlies to do so. I take out the quarantine. Really? I still don't have enough orderlies? Okay, water filtration takes orderlies. What else takes orderlies around here? Okay, experimental vaccine on day 4. Water filtration, quarantine. If we take out... Okay, no, the town just dies. Okay, okay. Curfew doesn't cause the town to die.
Your first choices.
Okay, if we put a quarantine in place day 3, then the town extends to day 6. This is a problem. The fact that we have the vaccine for this day, we don't have enough orderlies to enact it.
How can we get more orderlies?
I guess that's kind of the issue, isn't it? Shit. Late again, Doctor. Well, punctuality's never been your finest virtue. Late for what? I don't recall scheduling a meeting with you, Heron. Whatever you say, after all, you're my, superior. I came to discuss a certain inconvenience. Perhaps you've noticed the Stillwater has grown uncomfortably crowded? I have. It seems you've decided to gather the strangest possible people in the emergency command. There's a constant stream of supplicants and assistants, all circling for your notice, and getting none, from dawn to dusk. That, beatific girl. What are you getting at? Unlike you, I'm not a doctor, but I still understand that the sand pest spreads easily. To collect so many possible carriers under one roof is a foolish strategy. Assuming it even is a strategy and not mere chaos. During an epidemic, wouldn't people be better off keeping their distance from one another? So what do you propose? You Can't send the command away. We have work to do. What I propose is, how should I put it? A reduction in density. Don't stand as close to me as you are now, and don't permit anyone else to stand so close to you either. You're talking about social distancing.
What? This is woke propaganda.
Maybe right. In fact, you're more right than you even know. Everyone in town ought to isolate from everyone else. Social distance, new decree idea.
Well, yeah.
Order the townspeople to maintain a social distance. Okay, okay. So this, okay, so this only costs like 5 patrolmen. Okay, yeah, literally none of these decrees currently cost orderlies. But yeah, we only have, like, yeah, we don't have enough orderlies to even do this one. Okay. Social distancing is just 5 patrolmen. Minus 10 contagion, plus 5 unrest. So it's pretty low cost, actually. So this one is exchange fuel for medicine, but we have plenty of medicine right now. What happens if we order social distancing? Negligible result, really.
What?
But, you know, better than nothing right now. We can play around with it. Chaos is always a good strat. I don't know about that. Okay. I think we've got enough time to talk to the Herb Bride here about her concerns about Artemy Burak. Excuse me, I'm not running fast enough. I need to kick a garbage can.
Hell yeah.
I'd rather not hear this.
Delinquency.
Things that only make sense when you speak in the context of Pathologic.
I need to kick this trash can.
Too depressed. I need to kick this dumpster. The music is so cool.
It's great.
Ooh. I don't remember this place.
Huh.
I really don't remember this place. Is this even in the other game?
Say. Guess we gotta go in.
You've come.
Yeah.
Bayala Emshin, may Mother Bodho caress your step. I was afraid that it was all for naught. The contents of the note were quite intriguing. Burak is a strange fellow, sure. But calling him a murderer, Uwu? I do hope you have proof. I'm an Alalg Naya, a bride of the steppe. But it doesn't matter. I've come asking for help with my sister, not myself. She is my Abgai, and she is in love with Burak. This must be stopped. I used to be like that. Had silly thoughts about my friends when they began spending less time with me because of their relationships. Other people's love stirs jealousy in us. This is not that kind of love. Her love is a Bohir love, a Mu love, an Upshe love. Her love is a noose that must be broken.
Interesting.
Look, I'm a doctor. Love affairs aren't my field. Nara's life is in danger. I see it. She's tied herself to Burak too tightly. Her attachment struggles her like an Uman in the heat. An Upshe love must be broken, healed, or it's Untana. I mean, she's not wrong. Like, if we go by the Pathologic 2 canon, her obsession with Burak is such that she ends up, you know, doing, like, basically sacrificing herself.
Can we save her? I hope.
What do you suggest, then? The problem is not with Nara. It's with Burak. He's hollow inside. I see it. Echoes always resonate within his body. Those echoes, that void, that's what calls to Nara. The void will kill her. The void cannot love. It lures other people's love inside itself and kills it. Next time I see Burak, I'll gently tap his head with a spoon, just to check if your claim is true. Oh my god.
There's just a void in there.
Right? Burak knows the lines. He can plunge his hands into a body, a living body, a dead body. That's his gift and his curse. He knows the lines, but he does not know limits. He is unable to say no to himself, and neither will Nara be able to say no to him. Don't you see? Damn it, Burak promised me he'd get me some living tissue, but we agreed no one would suffer, that it would all be done with consent. I had a dream. Behara. Nara was lying on the ground, dead, empty, hollowed out in Burak's embrace, and you were beside them. You were also in that dream, so you must go to meet him. Last night I dreamed of gingerbread fish swimming through the sky. Don't take dreams so seriously. What a fucking line.
Gingerbread fish.
Where could he go? I don't know where he is, but I know where to find her. Go to the bone steak lot. Talk to her. You'll see Burak is her disease. Don't let him plunge his hands into her body.
You might miss us next week, Ash. What the heck?
What's happening?
What's going on?
Oh jeez, the mania. The bone steak lot is all the way over there. I don't know if I'm gonna get there in time. But that's why we have time travel. Ah, right, yes. You're going for the stuck-at-home con or whatever they call it.
That's amazing.
Let's go.
I hope you have so much fun. That'll be a great time.
Absolutely. I literally do believe that there was one year where they literally called it Stuck at Home Con or Saw Con.
Because of the 14?
Yeah, that and also, you know, the obvious you know, Sarkondi's nuts.
Sarkondi's nuts?
Gotta go fast.
Kick this trash can!
Yeah, get the fuck out of my way. I got places to be. That was actually for 6 years? Ah, okay. Okay. We're close to the bone steak lot. Holy shit.
Like a gunshot.
We're gonna make it. Burak could never move this quickly. Oh, he's already killed
This
her.
calls for a surgeon's precision. Step aside.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, physician. How did you know I was here? Never mind. Thank you for the head pat, Sid. I hope there aren't as many trees there. Too much, yeah, like, Ash showed me, like, photos of, like, the trees and what all that jizz has done to her car.
Oh, all the pollen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was just in North Carolina and it was heinous. Then I went to Virginia for like a night.
Mm-hmm.
Pollen everywhere.
So much pollen. So much tree jizz.
Orange.
Kara's orange right now. Yep. One of your teachers hall passes a little ceramic toilet the size of an eraser. Nice. And this is your hall pass gun. How did you know I was here? Never mind. I brought you live tissue. Hurry, we don't have too much time. Yeah.
Go, Onion! I need to collect the tools.
It's kind of regrettable, but maybe it has to be done for the sake of getting a vaccine. What is going on here? Nara was infected with the sand plague. She didn't stand a chance, just like Kanja. I told her about her work and about our work and how important it is. She agreed to help. When I said we needed an organ, I didn't mean a vital one. A tiny piece of a kidney would have sufficed. That's not true, physician, and you know it. If we understood how the sand plague behaves in the heart, it'll be a breakthrough. Make haste. The tissue is still alive, but not for long. Rock, you gutted a living person. Do you understand what you've done? I do. As I said, I got her consent. Really? She's dead. How could you possibly prove that she consented? Wanted live tissue, Emshin. You've got it. Yes, but not at that cost. What would you have done, physician? Yesterday, you let Kanja die. Did I say a single bad word to you? Kanja wanted to die. He chose how it ended. Why do you think it was different with Nara, physician? Because cutting open someone's chest while they're still conscious is incredibly painful. No one in their right mind would agree to that. I gave her morphine. She was unconscious. The only difference is that Kanja died without shedding blood. Fine. Give me the heart. But this conversation isn't over, Barack. Well...
Is our children learning? It's honestly my favorite Bushism.
Right.
Is our children learning?
Fragments of Dankovsky.
I don't think our children is learning.
I use that all the time when I'm teaching. Is our children learning?
I believe that human being and fish can coexist peacefully. So, I honestly feel like maybe, like, I feel like the main reason that Dankovsky is taking umbrage over this as opposed to Kanja, just like that step guy that we talked to previously, is like Nara is, you know, a, you know, conventionally somewhat attractive woman.
Well, and obsessed in a way that potentially she can't consent because she's romantically obsessed with
Right. Is that the flower?
Blood flower.
Oh, suffocated on spores of death.
That's fine. That's really fucking funny.
If that was the flower, then I couldn't pick it up, so who knows? There was no prompt to pick it up, it just kind of looked like a flower. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it. Oh, that one is pretty good as well, Ash. Our enemies never stop thinking of ways to hurt the American people, and neither do we. I'm like, you know, very telling, very much a Freudian slip there.
Yeah, I like the Dan Quayle-isms that made it their way into
this town has gone
Fallout.
mad.
Mm-hmm. If we don't succeed, we run the risk of failure. Like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're not supposed to say that part out loud. Yeet. Straight through one infected district over to a rioting district, and now we're okay. Now we're back. Hopefully, in enough time to examine the infected heart. Like, it sucks that, you know, he had to like gut a live person, but considering she was already infected and she was okay with it, I doubt we were gonna get any like better patience to do so.
Right, and honestly, is Dankovsky really a good litmus test of moral behavior?
Right. The microbe is captured in living tissue. A vaccine can be prepared from a living microbe that will protect other countries and cities from the disease. The sinister microbe that turns human blood into a boiling brew has been finally caught. Yes, a sacrifice had to be made, but what is this doomed victim compared to the perfect discovery? Yeah, all that umbrage you were taking not seconds before, and suddenly you're like, yeah, this is worth it.
Based.
Gained 100 amalgam from that. Well, let's do the time warp again. We've got our diagnoses. We have the vaccine. Oh hey, the vaccine is just kind of sat there. We could deal with that if necessary. Okay. So this time we can talk to the Canes. We can look into the missing morphine. All of that good stuff.
The case of the missing morphine.
The mystery of the missing morphine.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
It sounds like a mystery that you look into in World of Horror.
Yes. Like
Is
the
that
box
all,
car
like-
children.
Like they're all alliteration.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can get more orderlies if we solve the mystery of the missing morphine. But first, let's go over to the Canes and see what they have to say today. Oh, hey, it's what's his face with all of his who carries our analysis stuff around. That's really cool. So that means we don't have to always go back to the Stillwater. Hey, she's got a bullet. I'm gonna trade her D's nuts.
Hell yeah. Giving kids nuts.
Then let's see. Water is definitely going to be useful for the prototype. Oh, and this one's got belladonna as well. Give me the poison, child, you know. I don't think you should have that.
Children are great for having sharp objects and that.
Right? Like, she's literally got some belladonna and a bullet. I'm like, just let me have those. All right, Judge. Bachelor Dankovsky, we were just talking about you last night. Did something happen at the town hall? Or is this just social call? Sharp objects totally ruled. That is what all the kids of this town think, or at least the teenagers who are in the gangs. I want to talk to you about Simon. Neither the plague nor myriad other complications can dissuade you from your goal. I find that just like throwing in like purposeful mispronunciation.
Go wow.
Sharp objects are all fun and games until they're not. True. I find that admirable. Very well.
I'm sorry, I'm 12.
but not actually.
Nope, I'm in Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
like
pretty free. I'm as wait. I'm as old as Jesus was when he died. Easter fun fact.
Nice. Very well. Let's talk. Did you know Simon was planning to build a new town on the other side of the Gorkon? I did. But then I have that meta-knowledge. Is there something wrong with the current one? This town. For years it was an eyesore on the Gorkon's banks. A wild place. What you see now is a transformation. The work of many people. Simon, the Onera text, other luminaries. People with the will to see the foundations of a utopia. To be honest, I've yet to understand what you mean when you say utopia. Not me, Simon. It was his plan. Simon promised us perfection, transition to another plane of reality. And to that end, he proposed first transitioning to the other shore at the very least.
All right, trans icons, Simon Kane.
Hell yeah. The silver blood cells were necessary to produce the HRT. For a whole town, that's a big step. You need a lot of time, money, and manpower. Not to mention determination. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you believe in a clean slate? For as long as I knew him, Simon sought a way to shed the burden of the past, rather than carry it forward into the future. Perhaps that was part of his longevity, the secret you so fervently seek. As for the town, Simon wanted to free it from itself. One thing troubles me about this approach. How exactly do you wipe the slate clean? Burn everything out? You have excellent intuition, Doctor, but you're asking all the right questions, but you'll have to search for the answers on your own, like Simon did. You're scaring me, or maybe I'm scaring myself with my own hypotheses. I cannot tell you more than I understand myself, or more than you can understand for now. Something tells me that Georgi would be completely fine with most of the townsfolk, dying.
Exiting the Discord server.
Yeah, on account of the fact that he has previously mentioned that he considers the plague to be like an exam that we must all take in order to pass through. Even though, it has 100% rate of death.
I mean, only if you're a little bitch.
All right, let's leave it alone. You were telling me about the project of a town on the other side of the river. So, Simon's disciples, those who challenged his will into architecture, street curves, bridge spans, all work together for a utopia. Their legacy is easiest to see here in the Stoneyard. The polyhedron, among others. And then, well, it's like that rhyme about the chorus. The cat with the fiddle all tattered and torn, the cow and the maiden all forlorn. Their song was beautiful before each one began to play their own tune. And then, Farhad died. There is always an and then. And then Simon died. And then the plague came. And here we are.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
Okay, we can talk to him again, though. Dankovsky, I've been expecting you. Tell me, have you managed to find Simon's body? Before I name the thief, tell me, what kind of punishment awaits him? Oh, so you care about the thief's fate? Why would you? I know his motives. They're noble enough. So touching. One doctor stepping in to protect another, so he already knows. But tell me, Dankovsky, can you see into another soul? Is it not the darkest place? Especially if it's the soul of Stanislav Rubin. He was the one who stole the body, wasn't he? If you knew the thief's name all along, why did you ask me to find him? Why did you waste my time? We didn't know. It was just a guess. A guess for you to confirm or refute.
It was a game theory.
Hey. Dude is literally like, you know, who told you? And he's just like, you did just now. You got played, Daniel. Ah, man. Perhaps you've got some idea why he did it. Reuben believes Simon's body is capable of resisting the plague. He wanted to make a vaccine out of it. Wanted, you say. Past tense. Does that mean he's changed his mind? Any corpse has one flaw. It is finite. Simon's was no exception. Reuben claims he made his vaccine, but too little of it, because there was just one body and he used up the supply. Everyone grieves in their own way. Some wear mourning clothes, others join the convent, and others steal the body of the man they idolized and rip it open in hopes of making a vaccine.
Hot. What?
I mean, if someone's body could literally make a vaccine, I can see why. His hair looks like cotton batting. Kinda does.
Don't you want to smell it? What do you think it smells like, chat?
Ink. Just like ink and paper and, you know, the stuff of like designs and dreams of like weird, like lofty ideals that that humanity will not survive. What do you think, Dankovsky? What made him believe that Simon's body could heal anyone? I don't know. I didn't ask what you know. I asked what you think. Do you believe Reuben was wrong in thinking that Simon's body could do miracles? I could have answered your question if I had a chance to examine the body, but Reuben's deprived me of that chance. Actually, no. He spent your brother's body on a few doses of vaccine. That's it. Thank you, Dankovsky. You've been a great help. Reuben's fate will be decided in the near future. I'd like to intervene on his behalf. No one suffered due to his actions. A dead body can't feel pain. But then again, like, we know that he was alive when Reuben stole him. Let's see, Sid says mothballs, but I don't know what mothballs smell like. I've never fucked a mothman. Free doesn't seem to be the correct word. I'm still trapped in this town. Reuben stole the body, but he had his reasons. So yeah, I'm inclined to agree, you know? Like, it's not like sure, like, his biggest crime was basically stealing someone's body. Like, yes, it's grisly, but it's not like Simon... Well, actually, no. His biggest crime was murder, because he did in fact murder someone. I was gonna say it's not like a dead body can tell you no, but he wasn't dead when Reuben took him.
Mm-hmm. Also, don't take that out of context.
Right?
Dead body can't tell you no.
You invented this yourself.
Okay. Let's go to the hospital.
Today.
Smells like old linen and mothballs.
To hell with them all. It's their own fault.
I keep thinking I want linen clothing, and then I'm like, I don't want to iron anything.
Not so
same.
Sharp.
Like, doesn't it always
I'm not holding you back.
wrinkle?
Let each of us find our own path.
Oh, hello. What do you mean? What do you want?
Let's see. Riddle me this, Clara. Who has a fishing net on her shoulders and morphine in her pockets?
Get lost, will you?
I just accused you of theft, and that's all you have to say?
I didn't take your morphine. Sheesh, why would I need it?
I don't know. Maybe to inject patients and tell them it was you who'd taken their pain away, not the medicine.
Ugh, will you stop bothering me, Dr. Man? Leave me alone. I'm not in the mood for this.
It is I, Dr. Man.
Dr. Man.
Look, I don't want to make a scene. Let's settle this the civilized way. Return the
Naked
morphine...
hand-to-hand combat.
You've got to watch out for the changeling's hands. Her combat sucks in Pathologic 1, but, you know, she can literally kill people by touching them, depending on what her hands do.
Some hands do. So stifling in here. Stifling and stomach turning. I'm off to the pub.
Curious. Since when did they allow children in the pub?
You're so boring.
Lo, can you even hear me? It's like I'm talking to a wall, and then she's gone.
How old is the changeling?
It's a good question. You know, she's technically like a small number of days old on account of the fact that, you know, she was literally, she woke up in a shallow grave, basically fully formed. And like on the first day of the plague. Oh hi, Capella, what the hell are you doing here?
Who can tally the number of drops in the sea? Who can tally the number of tears in this grave?
It seems your talk with Clara didn't go very well.
Haven't your parents taught you that eavesdropping is bad?
I haven't been eavesdropping. You were shouting at her so loud I could hear it all the way from here.
So you know Clara then? Are you acquainted?
Nobody knows Clara. She doesn't even know herself. She appeared in town 5 days ago. Where she came from, who she is, it's all a mystery. I believe she's a living mirror. She's different for every person.
Isn't that the case for everyone? We're all different for every person? I don't know though. Maybe you're this sullen and grown up and serious around everyone.
Clara's voice depends on the mood, or rather, the state of mind. Oh, so it would be a reflection of Dan Copsy's psyche, how she was just responding to him.
I'm just being an asshole because you're an asshole.
Huzzah. But not her state, the state of who she's with. She loves talking to the Stomatans because they're different. One's always melancholic, apathetic. The other's always on edge, almost psychotic. They can hear her different voices. She likes that.
So if I, for example, drive myself to apathy or psychosis, she'll stop calling me boring and deign to actually talk to me?
Let's hear her other voice, yes.
Interesting.
So just kick back in.
We gotta take a shitload of drugs before talking to her, then, I guess. Alright, we're off to the pub, and we're gonna take a shitload of drugs and talk to a child. Shit that only makes sense when in the context of this game.
Yep.
Tired of this noise.
Remember, everyone, if you're a mod, you can always do like a quote ad if you think that's iconic.
I've got it.
Hell yeah. Plague rages here.
Never alone. Seems everywhere.
Take a shitload of drugs and talk to a child. Hell yeah. Oh, going the wrong way. It feels a little alien almost, running around this town at such a wild, uncontrolled pace.
Right.
When as the Haruspecs, we basically needed to keep track of every single step we took whilst running for fear of, like, accidentally, like, you know, running so hard that we would need to take a drink of our precious water. Okay, there she is. We're gonna take ourselves a little bit of strychnine.
Are you sure you aren't just a building block for Simon? A brick in the wall of his magnificent temple?
I'm so sick of you shadowing me everywhere like some maniac.
He's a maniac, maniac. You were so eager to help out at the hospital. What happened? We have a disaster on my hands. What are you even doing?
All this uproar over a couple of stupid files. I took them, okay? It was me.
So it was you after all. Why didn't you own up right away?
I wasn't myself, and now it doesn't matter anymore.
We have to return the morphine. The patients need it. By the patients, I mean me.
I don't have it anymore. What, did you think I'd taken it for myself? I took it from Mama, and I gave it to her.
Saburova, then. Oh yeah, because Alexander Saburov's wife, I forget her first name, Katerina Saburova. She's a morphine addict. She asked you to steal it and you agreed, just like that? What if she asks you to kill someone?
You try living with her for a while. When she starts whining and pleading, it's easier to just get her what she wants to explain why she can't have it. Easier to fetch her morphine than listen to her moan about her pain and suffering.
God.
God.
Wow. Wow. You're a real asshole, changeling, you know that? Don't you have the gift of healing? Cure her with a laying on of hands, and that's that. Problem solved. Or does laying on hands not quite do the trick? What gives?
She's weak. She doesn't believe in me. When she feels good, she does. But as soon as she's in pain, she starts whining for her morphine. I had to steal it just so she wouldn't have to I wouldn't have to listen to her moaning.
Where is she now?
Home at the Rod. Just a bit ago, I could hear her moaning from all the way over here. She's quiet now. The morphine must have helped.
I'm going to have to suspend you from the hospital. Theft is unacceptable. Cool. So, now we know. I cannot talk. The world is abuzz with mania. Rah, 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 rah. Ooh, loot. Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack here. This remix fucks. I'm kind of sad that we have to leave the place because of how good it is. Ba-dum, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-da-da-da. Ba-bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah, damn. I died.
Oh, fuck.
Except, you know, there is no death.
Even though you suffocated, there is no
Yes.
death.
Alright, well, we've got an upcoming ad break, so we're gonna reload here and so that I'm not listening to that constant thudding in the background there. And then we'll take a look at this more after the break. Everyone get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, do whatever it is you need to do, and we will be right back. Alright everyone, we're back. Hi Nex, how you doing? Okay. Now we're gonna talk to Katerina and tell her, hey, You gotta stop stealing drugs from, you know, the hospital.
My legs.
Oh, jeez. Instantly
Embrace
death.
of the doomed.
The doomed. So what I'm hearing is I'm gonna need to pop some more healing before I just go running on in there.
Me?
Combination of running through an infected district and you know, having extreme mania. Wonder what the conversation would have been like if I had instead just had incredibly high apathy.
This is all
That's fair.
staged. A farce. Hysteria.
Oh, jeez. Oh. This is the key to victory over the Shabnak. I must collect spores from the ground into the prototype. Shabnak is not going to like this, but I shouldn't turn away for too long or flee. Oh! So that's what the sample looks like.
Ew.
You know, I can understand, you know, why I hadn't seen this far before. Like, I would have noticed this, plus the game would have told me, I guess.
I do not like the sound that makes.
I got the sample. To the still water. There's an alembic with a long beak there where it can prepare the charge. No time for the analyzer. Shit. Oh, this changes everything. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
True
Okay.
scientist.
True science test. Yo, Katharina, where you at? Alright, I think she's around the back in like her own like different quarters. That's fine. That's screaming, perfectly normal.
Yeah, it's like the Termitary is a chill place to be.
Yeah.
Would go there on vacation. Right.
Everywhere screams like that. Oh, I found morphine in her drawer. Leader of the Humbles cult. The last mistress of the town. Mistresses. That's what they call the women here who supposedly possess magical powers. The ability to see the future. Or to change it. Look at her around her feet. You see them?
Wait. Oh yeah. Oh, there's.
The
Yes.
Jabawas.
Jabawas.
We finally get to see them in the game.
They made it.
You know what that means? You know who whispers in the ear of Katarina, makes her believe that she actually has powers? Rat Prophet.
Rat Prophet.
We might be. I hope we're about to see the Rat Prophet. There were legends of miracles performed by the other mistresses, but people said Katarina lacked the gift. I think her ill reputation came about because she was barren.
I hate mirrors. Lying
Well,
bitches.
Shut the fuck up, Katarina. Well, are you done digging through other people's belongings?
What's this, Katarina? How did you get a hold of morphine?
Astounding. You barge into my house, rummage through my things, and now you have the audacity to ask me about morphine? Have you no shame, Bachelor Dankovsky?
No. Stop dodging my question. I recognize these vials. They're the ones handed out to the hospital every morning. What are they doing among your stuff?
Tara, I was so excited for you.
Ooh, let's see. see my hair's growing in thicker. Oh, I love that. That's really, that's fantastic for you. Yeah, I have heard people say that, estrogen can be a treatment for hair loss.
You've planted these vials here just now. I'll call the guards.
No, I'm the one who'll call the guards. Then we'll know who planted what.
What? What do you know of pain, Dankovsky? Answer me. What do you know of pain?
Here we go again. Shall I predict what's coming next? You'll now tell me how terrible your pain is. You'll try to make me pity you, and it won't work. What an asshole thing to say. I'm gonna say it.
I'm obsessed with her nose. Side note. That's like the weirdest thing
Right.
to say, but like her character design's so fun. I'm obsessed.
She's got like a bit of that like wild addict look to her where she's just jonesing for a fix.
The nerve. If only you feel a fraction of the suffering that I'm going through. You're a doctor. You ought to be helping people, not making tawdry accusations.
You've stolen morphine from a hospital. You've stolen from the sick. How could you even conceive of such an idea?
Because I can't conceive of other things. Imagine your veins were filled with broken glass, and every heartbeat pushed the shards further in, cutting you from the inside. That is pain. And when the shards reach your heart valves and pierce them, the pain grows even stronger.
Have you considered starting a live journal?
Crawling in my skin.
Like this shit.
Yeah.
This shit would have been fire back in the fucking early 2000s.
Yeah.
Get this woman some like pale makeup and and some like black hair dye. But,
and yet she's one of the few character models that doesn't have thick eyeliner.
Right?
Her necklace is everything, though.
I don't care to lecture people. Your life is yours to ruin as you please. All I ask is that you don't steal from the hospital. We're running low on supplies as it is.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. Goodbye.
That wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I know.
Okay, Charles Manson.
Jesus Christ. I know, you used Clara. That doesn't make it better. Quite the contrary, in fact.
No, it's not that. I didn't want to steal. I did not want to steal, but he left me no choice. He made me. Said Clara had access, that she was allowed in the hospital, so that she wouldn't refuse me. The rat prophet.
How curious. Another accomplice connected to the case. Man?
You were right. I did have a connection in the warehouses. He used to get me morphine, but he can no longer help me, and I'm in pain. Do you understand? I endured it. I tried my best, but the pain is stronger, and so I've summoned him.
Was her original contact bad grief, I wonder?
Yeah, that would make more sense.
The devil?
You could say that. I say, fuck yeah!
Rat prophet, yes!
You could say that. I summon the rat prophet.
This looks worse than I thought. The morphine must have irreparably damaged your brain. Oh, really? How curious. May I ask how he can be summoned? Through cheese, perhaps? I wish he'd said that.
Right? You don't believe me. I knew you wouldn't, but I'm not out of my mind. He exists, and that's as real as I am standing here before you.
I'm going to regret asking this, but how exactly did you summon him? Is there a procedure one can follow?
He can be met at the stairway to heaven under certain conditions.
And what would those conditions be exactly?
He only comes at night. When the southern wind blows.
I'm surprised it doesn't have to be under a full moon.
He has a keen sense of smell. When the northern wind blows, the town carries a different scent. There's a chill in the air. He doesn't like it. So he takes his leave for a time. Oh, there's a certain scent on the wind.
Did he tell you that himself? Just trying to figure out how you know all this.
I ask why sometimes he doesn't answer the summons. He says it's because of the wind. The wind is blowing from the south today.
This shit writes itself.
I'm sure he is in town, but tomorrow the winds will change. And he'll leave. If you want to meet him, you should hurry. Tonight is your last chance. After that, you'll have to wait a few weeks. You know, when the wind's back in the south.
Very well. Let's say I believe you. And there's some kind of prophet who only appears in town when the southern wind blows. How do I find him?
Comes after dark. To the stairway to heaven in the backbone. There's a small altar at the top with a skull on it. You'll need to stand before it and ring this bell. Here, take it. If you do everything right, he'll appear.
Quick question. How many vials of morphine do you usually take before he manifests, as you put it?
I've told you all I know, Dankovsky. You can mock me all you want. You can tell on me to my husband. You can lock me up in your isolation ward. I do not care. All I ask you for is mercy. Don't take these vials away. I swear I will not steal from the hospital ever again. But I need these vials. Don't you understand?
Perhaps you should go... absolutely not. There's an outbreak in town. Every vial is accounted for. If I give you morphine, one of my patients will have to go without. Perhaps you should go to visit the hospital and choose the person that will suffer the pain in your place.
What are you suggesting? Have you no shame? Have you no heart at all?
Shame has nothing to do with it. I'm just explaining the situation. The morphine is few and the patients many. What exactly do you not understand?
Very well then. I'm going to suffer. I hope you're happy now. I'm ready. I'm not afraid. I'll bear my pain.
Well then, I wish you all the best. Thanks for the tall tale about the rat prophet. I might even try summoning him. I make no promises though. Damn, you know, that was fucking cold. But
yep.
But now we know that Bad Grief used to supply Katerina with morphine.
Or with, you know, the kids or something. I don't know. Love drugs in this game.
Oh yeah, they love drugs, they love sharp objects. You know? Let's you know, it's on the way. Let's pass by the warehouse district and see if we can hop in on... I don't know if Bad Grief will be there anymore. I think he's dead in this current timeline. But you know, we'll go there and then we'll examine the special plague flower we got. The fact that we've gotten that plague flower, like, that's a huge step forward. Because up until now, like, that's been something that we've not been able to do at all. My boy. Oh yeah, he's alive. Cool.
What must be, will be.
What do you want? A little bird told me there's a man at the warehouses who can help me get my hands on some morphine. Oh, I can guess what sort of bird that was. The sort that needs to plucking a stick in the soup. That'd stop it singing for sure. You were the one getting morphine for Sabarova. Why did you stop? Look at you, Dan Kovsky. Coming over here and laying out all your trumps from the start. The fool gets women naked, while the wise prefer a naked truth. It was a nasty business with that morphine. Say that like there's ever been a nice business with morphine. What happened? Sabarov happened. Said if I gave her one more vial, he'd, plug me and stick me in the soup. You won't catch me on the governor's bad side. I'm a humble man, not meant for soup. So you closed up shop and she turned to the hospital. She's got her daughter filching morphine from me. No shit. Really, good deeds are just a drop in an ocean of venom. I stay the hell away from morphine trouble now. It's trouble, that stuff, like a knife to the gut. Hold on, that's what I'm here for. The town is heading for disaster. We need morphine, badly. What am I, philanthropist to you? You think morphine grows on trees? No, it grows in poppies. My men risk their lives for that stuff. I saved your life too, Could make an exception for me. True enough, but you know what they say. The truth tells 6 lies before breakfast. Sometimes I suspect you make these sayings of yours up as you go. What does that even mean? You saved my life, Dan Kovsky, that's for certain. I owe you one, but I can't just give you morphine for a song like I did for Sabarova. My boys would look scants. But if you fancy barter, then we could dance. Okay. We could trade for morphine, says Bad Grief, opens up inventory, has no morphine. Fucking amazing. But he will take marbles. You know what? I will buy some of your bullets. I like
Why
to
does
think
the rat poppet have human feet? Side note, in Pathologic 2. And human hands in Pathologic HD.
I feel like because he's not actually like a rat, but he recognizes the absurdity of his role.
I see. I appreciate that.
I like to think that Bad Grief is just trading the marbles and such at the equivalent value that children would, because he knows the value in trading with children. Also, Dan Kovsky, just doesn't use money in this one. Tara's like, good, suffer. I'm like, yeah, like, I get that, like, addiction and, like, turning to painkillers as a way to deal with chronic pain issues is, it's like a very real thing that a lot of people have to deal with, but you can't be stealing it from patients when there's like an epidemic in play. That is a little cringe.
Stealing during an epidemic?
Mm-hmm.
He cringe.
He cringe NGL.
Ugh.
Yeah. Tell it to someone who can speak Russian. It's not me. I can't speak Russian.
Not today.
It'd be really cool if I could. So out of all of the creatures in like the World of Darkness universe, I like demons from Demon the Descent are kind of my favorite because like one of the standard powers that like all of them has is the ability to speak all living languages.
Oh yeah.
Like
That would be so useful.
Right? And like not even just like from a technical standpoint, like they know it, they can speak in a way that makes them seem like a native speaker, down to like cultural jokes and like things that are slang that only people who speak it natively would understand.
Well, that's good.
Right? Love the idea that you have to point your gun at people while... Yeah, like, Dankovsky probably is just, like, wildly running around just shoving his gun in people's faces, but he's seen what happens when he doesn't. You know, people try to kick the shit out of him and steal his stuff. Okay. It's the medicine. I think there's a specific instrument we have to use. Prepare the projectile. I've collected a sample from the Plague's focus. I'll inspect it with my special lab equipment. Then I'll make a special mixture from it. I'll load the mixture into the prototype. Perhaps I can clear out the focus of infection. Okay, so it breathes, but the breath is ever weakening. It will perish before the next day. Actually, before we... Okay, never mind. Prepare the projector. The focus of infection must be eliminated today while the projectile lasts. Hi there. You're not the person who normally gives these interrogations.
That's fine.
Professor Tellman, head of another lab. He was so very positive that every answer lay in the depths of one's psyche, and when the answers weren't there, Tellman would happily plant them. It would have been unforgivingly stupid on its own, but even worse was the fact that I called him friend, and he summoned the commission on me, the rat. So, the plague appeared to you in the form of an enraged woman. That's telling. Would you like to tell us more about your relation? No, oh my god, he literally... Oh my god, he's going Freudian. I didn't even check the second sentence, but I was just like, do you want to fuck your mother, Dankovsky?
Well, actually...
Tellman, perhaps we should talk about how your denunciations led to my trip to the Gorgon. What kind of nonsense were you feeding the powers that be about Thanatica? You feel as if you are surrounded by enemies. When did that start? What was your problem with us? Did we eat into your funding? I rather think we should focus on you and not me, Daniel. It was determined during the investigation that you needed a psychiatric evaluation, so we can form a psychological profile. I agree to draw it up, but it's better if it's someone you know. Less outcry that way. So you're here to officially declare me insane? Not in the slightest. Firstly, it isn't true. And secondly, even if it were true, I'm not sure I'd be allowed to declare you as such. Insanity, you see, absolves one of responsibility. I'm not telling you anything about my mother or my father, and certainly not about the topic you're so interested in. You will inevitably do so, but I can work with a story told in hints, too. Let's approach this from a different angle. You collect a sample of some dirt from the ground in a plague-ridden district. You take it to analyze it. That all seems perfectly logical so far. But then, the analysis showed that the soil sample contained unusual cells, which I believe belonged to the sand plague. They were alive, but in a dormant state. Oh. To put it in layman's terms, they were asleep. How did you feel when you voluntarily entered a lethally dangerous district? Did you think it was a subconscious attempt to die and with your sacrifice restore Thanatic's reputation? I'm going to ignore your baseless, idiotic assumptions about my motives. I activated the cells using stimulants and topical irritants. My voice in particular is quite a topical irritant. The result was a plague sample, an unstable and extremely dangerous one. I couldn't administer it to a patient. It wasn't weakened like in a vaccine. It would have killed them. But you could still observe the cell's behavior. I noticed something curious. In the laboratory environment, the plague cells resorted to autophagy. In other words, they began devouring each other. It's as if, deep down, the plague despises itself. What feelings does that image evoke in you?
That's relatable.
Right. You saying that you hate yourself, Dankovsky? Do you want to...
Cite your sources, bachelor!
Thank you, Sid.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
See. But an unusual thought occurred to me. If the activated plague cells were devouring themselves, perhaps they could be used to create an antidote. Not for sick people, it would kill them, but for the infected districts. How would that even work? I mixed the activated cells with a base for a compound to be dispersed with my prototype. It created a caustic, aggressive reagent that was only good for a few hours. By applying it to a plague contagion epicenter, I could force it to devour itself and cleanse the district. So you're saying the plague's greatest enemy is itself, and yet you stubbornly continue failing to see your own projections? Having loaded my prototype with this cleansing agent, I headed back to the plague district to kill an enraged woman. Why do you keep making this about women? I am Daniel Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. I don't have time for women. You speak of your actions in a manner that sounds scientific, even professional, but there are witnesses who claim you began hallucinating a certain female figure in the infected districts, and saw you attack it. Don't deny it, Daniel. A local myth describes the plague as a steppe golem that supposedly pretends to be a woman. I simply adopted the imagery. Daniel is gay. You know, a lot of people think so. You know, canonical killers, people in a manic state, have a certain behavioral pattern. They strive to kill bad people, often women, often marginalized, in order to cleanse the city.
What?
Are you trying to compare me to a fucking authoritarian dictator? How fucking dare you? These fantasies of yours say more about you than they do about me. It's also noted that on the very first day of your arrival, the town was gripped by mass psychosis. The townspeople were killing steppe women because they thought a murderous golem was among them. Among them? Do you think this psychosis could have affected you as well? I object, Your Honor. The prosecution is manipulating the witness. Objection! Boom. I just want you to realize, Daniel, why you're sitting here. Why I wrote that note about you. You're a danger to yourself and others. You're driven by hallucinatory manias. It's not a sin, but you must acknowledge that you are not of sound mind. Only then can the healing begin. And by healing, you mean lobotomy, right? I sincerely hope that when you released a toxic gas at what you thought was a woman... I will not stop.
It's in the South!
It was truly just a cloud of plague cells. Stay strong, Dankovsky. We will overcome all of this together. I have 2 jokes that I'm leaning on tonight, and I don't care.
It's fine. That's what you guys are here for. You guys chose this.
Right? No, I will, and I'll make you pay. Amazing. You're here to help me? No. Fuck you, I hate you. Okay, so... we've mixed up a concentration of plague-defeating agent. I created an anti-plague projectile. Will inevitably expire tomorrow. I must take a shot at her before she devours me. Ooh-woo. Yeah, a lot of people draw Daniel, you know, getting it on with Barack.
Which is the correct answer.
Exactly. Now I need to find the Shabnak. Once I find her, I must press 3 to prepare the prototype to fire the projectile. Hit the plague with it and reduce the infection. I only have 1 attempt. Shabnak is unpredictable, and I only have 1 attempt. Before taking a shot, I should immobilize it with a bonfire or the prototype. Oh, okay. I only have 2 shots loaded into the prototype. This is cool, this is fine. Oh hey, there she is. Alright, here we go. Yeah!
Yeah!
We've
That's
subdued
incredible.
her for today. The town is recovering from the plague. Ah, yes.
Nicely done.
Hell yeah. Oh, okay. That shit still hurts, though. Okay. It might not be early enough to seek out the Rat Prophet. So, you know, we'll go around and we'll like take a look at the children, see if they're willing to trade, and then we'll make our
Hey,
way
Lola.
into and then we'll make our way into whatever district the Rat Prophet is in.
Hell yeah.
Seems like this district is still infected, but like maybe it's had like a real effect on how long this the town can survive. Is this place considered their smog problem? Their smoblem, if you will? Oh, I am completely off the beaten track. I've got to go another way for the fast travel to work. But yeah, originally people did think that it was some kind of industrial excess, like the ashes from the termitary were causing, you know, some kind of respiratory disease. And then, of course, it turned out to be the sandpest. But, you know, there's a lot to be said for, you know, analogizing it to the problems that come with the Industrial Revolution and all of the associated problems that come with like mass industrialization and the market economy and nation states and all of that. It's like when you see the kind of shit that that it causes, I don't blame some people in the town for wanting to, you know, go with the nocturnal ending in Pathologic 2, you know, returning to a time of wonders and, you know, bowls the size of skyscrapers. It's like, sure, it's a, you know, it's a place where like nothing can really be known or remembered, but you know, it's also it's a comforting fantasy where you don't have to, you don't have to, you know, be curious about the world. The world simply is. Why be curious when you can simply wonder at what the world is like? It's but then it is also it's a very like, it's a very childlike state of mind, one that where someone refuses to grow. Okay. Ow.
Ew.
These plague clouds will be the death of me.
Smaug problem. Having a Smaug problem would be bad.
It would be. He is the chiefest and greatest of calamities. I've always heard it as Smaug.
Smaug.
Misophonia, Dankowski.
Of course, the rat prophet is hanging out in an infected district.
Hell yeah.
Why wouldn't he be?
Truly.
Alright, time to find a stairway to heaven. These fucking plague nados everywhere. I know, it's rough. Just take out my gun, I'll shoot the plague.
We thought about this.
I spent so long. We've spent like hours wandering around these infected districts looking for one of those goddamn flowers. And I find one basically by accident.
Yeah, that's how that works out.
Mm-hmm. An oversized cabbage.
Audrey too.
Hmm. True. Ah. Some use a flute when dealing with rats. For the rat prophet, I've been given a little bell.
Oh, I'm so excited. I love the rat prophet.
Is it too early in the day, I wonder? Town is full of strange cults. A real altar. How does this fit with the cathedral? You know, we've been waiting for so long to like actually see the rat prophet. But like we were wondering, like, is he even here?
Yes.
Whoop. I almost fell off the fucking
Not
stairway there.
again. Remember that time that we just wanted you to jump off just to see for science?
Right.
And you indeed can fall.
Yup. Someone literally, like, paid actual money to...
Yes.
You're too high strung.
We'll leave this district, and then we'll come back in, like, a few minutes to see if we can get it to appear at night. That is when it supposedly comes out. Oh boy, from one infected district to another.
Yeah. Oh.
Look, I don't have anything for you.
We also can't catch the plague from them, so it's kind of less scary.
Right.
Like, when you're Artemy, it's horrifying when someone's potentially infected and walking up to you.
God, yeah, and you have to basically force yourself to make the horrible decision of, like, do I, like, sometimes you're, like, stuck in an infected house with someone, and it's like, do I suffer, like, getting the plague, or do I just, you know, kill this person to avoid getting the plague, and then take the massive hit to my reputation that comes from just straight up murder. Ah, the candles are alight now. Oh, hi. There he is with his very human feet. Rat Prophet, a thing from the dark. Actually just a dwarf in a mask. Surely another joke by Mark Immortel. Are we allowed to say dwarf anymore? I don't know.
Right.
What do you want to hear, human? I can't believe it. It actually worked. Sabarova wasn't lying. Look at you, showing up and ringing the bell. Such useless creatures. Noise is the only thing humans know how to make. Wretched beasts. Only if you're from a fortress, true. Looks like someone's in a bad mood today. Did I wake you up or something?
A little testy.
I dislike wasting time. I dislike trouble, and where there are humans, there's always trouble. Do you know where the sand pest came from? You summoned it yourselves. The plague only comes to cities. It comes wherever humans gather. To any place you stuff to bursting with your disgusting, hairless, tailless bodies. Where there are no humans, there is no disease. Nonsense. Animals get sick too. The plague spares no one. Leave. Pack your things and get the hell out of here. The plague will go with you. It'll be better for everyone. Where would we go? The further the better. Leave the rats alone. Maybe the rats should leave instead. That way we'd have to poison them. Did you think of that? Hi there, Mono. Yes. You're gonna be the rat prophet.
The Rat Prophet's the best.
Right? What was it you said once? That you would spread your cheeks for the rat prophet?
I would spread my cheeks for the Rat Prophet.
Rats were here long before you. It was you who came to their land. It is you who should leave. I can already see it in your eyes. The thought to poison my kind will come to you any day now. Don't do it. Show mercy for my kind, human, and I'll make it worth your while. Curious. First you insult me, and now you're bargaining. You humans would never understand. Rats value their kind, their people. The plague is even more catastrophic for us than it is for you. We suffer dying not just at the plague's hands, but yours too. What do you have to offer? See, human, you're already haggling, greedy. Humans deserve nothing but contempt. But I do have something I can offer you. Leave my kind alone, and I promise you won't regret it. You're already playing Sabarova for a fool, and you want me to join her company? I'm not falling for that. As you wish, human. I've made my point. This conversation is over. I don't want to waste any more of my time on you. My decision echoes in the future. New idea, pest control. Systemically exterminate all rodents. How did I not think of clearing the town of rodents before? Perhaps the plague will subside. Rat Prophet's just thinking, ah shit, I shouldn't have told him about exterminating the rats. Now he's going to think of that.
Damn it.
God, I'm bad at this.
I need to be better at drug dealing. But no one suspects.
Alright, well, let's, obviously he's not a prophet if he didn't see that one coming. Though technically he did make the prediction, and he was right. He was like, oh, you know, you'll start thinking of exterminating rats at any time now. Sure, he gave us the idea, but by giving us the idea...
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Nailed
exactly.
it.
100% accurate predictions. Never missed a shot. I know, right? Like the sound still like sets my teeth on edge because as Burak, like any cloud of plague you walk into, you hear that like sound, and it's just like fuck. You know, am I infected now?
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to spend the rest of my playthrough hearing weird voices whispering to me about how an open wound is a window into the world?
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
Ah, thank you, chortling bird. Good idea. I hope you're doing well tonight. God, I've gotten like 20 hours of sleep in the past 2 days, thereabouts.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
I hope it was good. Anyway.
Ah, damn it. There's always the temptation to feel like the day has been wasted on account of all of the sleeping, but I gotta fight that down and remind myself that I wouldn't really be doing much productive if I forced myself to stay awake.
А давай ко мне, брат.
Ow.
Не убивай.
Worthless.
Good shot.
I think it's interesting that they just that they literally disappear when you shoot them, almost as if they weren't real at all. Or that, you know, Daniel sees them as so beneath him that he's just erasing them from his memory.
Right. also interesting to see who gets along with different characters versus like who does Artemy get along with versus Daniel.
Right, it's mostly the children that and like the kin that Artemy gets along with, whereas where like Daniel has like so little time for like either of them because he sees children as, you know, just playing games, and he sees the kin as just a bunch of superstitious fools. Let's see, you got more Novocaine. Take a breath, Handcuffs here.
Jeez.
Okay. We need to reload the prototype. We got Vial, we have Belladonna, and Novocaine. Prototype successfully lit. So that's another 20 sprays that we have. Let's take a look at the decrees. Focus of infection eliminated. Okay, cool. I destroyed a focus of infection and the plague receded. Fighting Shabnak is a good alternative to decrees. Okay, so that means that we're all the way up to day 7 now. So we currently have, let's see, exchange fuel for medicine. Pest control. Systematically exterminate all small rodents, insects, and other vile scum from the town.
Ugh.
Okay, so stopping time is very cost effective, but it doesn't do a whole lot. Water filtration, a little bit costly, but incredibly useful, although it does boost unrest as well. Door-to-door rounds. Make door-to-door rounds to find people infected with the sandpest. Curfew. Exchange fuel for medicine. Define vile scum. I would assume forms of wildlife.
It's like, do you want to kill animals and target marginalized people, i.e. women? Like, this is not looking good for Daniel.
Right. Let's do social distancing. Here we go. But hey, you know, this means we've extended the lifetime of the town and a whole extra day.
Which means we've got more opportunities to make things right.
Mm-hmm. We also really need to find a way to get more orderlies, because we still haven't found a way to put Protocol 5 into place. I suppose that maybe at some point there's a way to like maybe recruit more people. But you know, we'll look into that. Today Victor mourns his wife at her grave. We'll look into all of that next time.
Ooh.
Let's see. We don't have a whole lot left to do this day. But that one last thing about Victor and seeing his wife, that's potentially an important clue. But yeah, that's it for today. Listen to the rat propert. I think you mean rat prophet. But yeah, you know, we'll consider it. After all, the rat prophet has not often steered us wrong. Or has he? You know? Sometimes he do, sometimes he don't.
Respect the rat prophet.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, you know what? Let's go drop in on Yako Kiko again.
Yeah, and they're playing Pathologic too. I also have art.
Oh shit, yes, art. We love art. Yeah, let me pop over to here real quick.
This is dumb, y'all. I texted Lola about this earlier, and I was like, this is just an intrusive thought I have. And it's like a deep cut, but hopefully it pays off.
So I actually don't know this one.
Okay. I will explain.
Please do.
Okay. So there's a meme going around where someone had done like an impression of Erica Kirk that made her really mad. Like a drag queen was pretending to be Erica Kirk. And
okay.
And so in the comments, Joe Exotic, who's the Tiger King, was like, we all know that Erica put out a hit on Charlie. And then someone commented underneath and was like, are you sending this from jail?
Okay.
And then he was like, it's all corrupt, girl.
It's all corrupt, girl.
And so I was like, I need like a Dark Brotherhood poster, but just it's the Joe Exotic, it's all corrupt, girl. You've probably seen this all over Tumblr.
that is a deep fucking cut. But yeah.
But I was like, I need it.
I've got a unique raid message for us tonight.
Yes.
Something that if you know, she's on day 4, she will have heard this message by now. How fares your kind, Katanga?
I'm there. I'm on it.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, please feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all the cool things that make the algorithm go burr. And a big shout out to my tier 2 subscribers, Valtteri and Fizzypuff. However you support me, it helps me make as much content as I can. So thank you once again for watching, and remember that the world is only as dark as we allow it to be. So light it up.